Oops. Oh, yeah, I think we're in. Sorry about that. It was kind of a rough intro. I didn't do my beginning intro, so sorry about that. Some technical difficulties, but here we are. we're here to play What a Cowboy today. Again, our second game. Andre is going to be the.
I did the musical intro for you.
Thank you. Andre is going to be the Plains Indians. He's going to start over here. He's got to burn down the ranch house, and then Steve and I will control the ranchers, and we're going to be deploying over here by the house. Steve's going to control the henchman group, and I'm going to control the range boss and the foreman. And I think that's it. So see here, we got Padilla here. Eagle Sham is here as well. Robert Mastard is here. So it's been a minute since you could watch live. Yeah, a lot of people. We're in a new time slot now. Go for it. Painting is here as well. So, Manx Wargamer, viewing from the Isle of Man. First time joining you. Well, thank you. Isle of Man. Sounds very UK.
Yes, it does.
There's a motorcycle race there. I'd like to tell you about it.
Is there? Yeah. Motorcycle race. Okay. We're ready to begin. All right, Andre. We just started recording. Did you shuffle the deck?
No.
Look out.
But we could just randomly draw the card I want from the middle of the deck.
All right, here we go. Andre will be the card guy, and we're starting off with the 9 of spades.
That's Kicking Bird.
Kicking Bird. Use your greenhorn. So we'll just do a few of these. So we'll just roll them on the table again. So we'll do some rolling on the table. Last time we said we would stop, but I think we showed them all.
Ooh, nice.
We got a couple
Good to
moves.
start with some moves.
Yeah, especially on a horse.
There's some civilians out there I can shoot at.
Yeah, we should make a thing where you have to kill all the civilians. As a secondary objective.
But I'm playing the good guys.
2 ones, so 2 moves and aim. No, a spot and aim. Shoot, reload, and then a wild.
But without any targets, it's all just movement, isn't it?
Yep. All right, we'll let the Kicking Bird do his move. And we'll get the camera set up. So where's Kicking Bird going to come in from?
I guess he might as well come in at the tree.
Okay. Taking 3 moves.
Do I really want Kicking Bird to get too far ahead of everybody else? I guess I won't know till I get there.
He's young.
Kicking Bird, get back here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't charge ahead, Kicking Bird.
you have to state where you're going before you roll the dice. I'm going to head
Cross the
up
board.
and cross the ford, which I guess that won't be a problem. There's Kicking Bird.
That's all 3 of your moves?
That's 3 moves, and I.
It's 2 per, isn't it? For every dice when you move on a horse.
Oh,
I don't think you have to reduce.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
Right.
you need to reduce.
I forgot about that.
Pretty sure that's right.
Okay. No, it is. It is. So I'm going to come across and 90 over.
Just coming across the ford.
He'll be coming across the ford when he comes.
All right. Ray is here from New Zealand. Good morning from New Zealand. Had my first game on Thursday night. Loved it. Sweet. What time is it there in New Zealand right now? It's like tomorrow night.
Isn't it like 14 hours ahead?
I know Scott, my friend Scott down in Australia said we were 17 hours behind him. So
Yeah.
yeah, New Zealand's probably right around there, maybe a little less.
Okay, next card.
A kicking bird came in. He came in at the tree and he trotted
Kicked on over.
all the way up, and he made it pretty much all the way across the fort. He's up there by the water tower. So the next card is the 10 of spades, which is Tatanka. Yeah. Tatanka's roll.
Wow.
Not super good, but you can make a couple of
I can
moves out of that.
aim like a maniac.
And then 2 moves essentially.
Okay, so I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna gallop my first move.
Okay.
So gallop is a straight line up to the ford, 15 inches. Wow. Okay. So like that. And then I will slow down and do a 2d6 across the ford, 90 over behind the water tank. Pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The Tonka has come up. He galloped. So his first move, Andre galloped 3d6, then slowed down to the canter, turned to the right, and now he's crossed the fort there with kicking bird.
And is it descendant of Magua? No. It's a group of.
That's the ranch hands. So that's Steve's guys. He's the henchman ranch hands. We'll let Steve roll his dice and we'll kind of talk him through it. So yeah, I guess you just roll them in here. All right, here we go. So they just roll normal dice like everybody. There's a couple of things they can't do. So they
Nice roll.
So I think you can use one of the 6s. You can't use both because you don't have a friendly character around. So you can turn that into a 1.
Sort of point.
So the chickens are deployment. So you just it's not like sharp practice. You just essentially move. If you move, you start your movement there, and you just move normally.
Get behind the fence and take defensive.
Yeah,
Position.
yeah, it's a good spot to go. Just get behind the fence and can't do any shooting, but you can move. So
2 dice per move die.
Yep.
So we're gonna try to hit up by the
let me get my camera there real quick. Moving to the fence. Can you hit 2, Andre? Okay, go for it. Okay.
6 inch. I have another move, so I just finish it out.
Yeah. Well, in the second move, you only get to roll 1d6.
So you gotta roll at least a 1 to make the fence.
Okay, you got it. You made the fence.
Oh, he didn't say he was stopping at the fence. He jumped right over it.
So we're not after that.
I don't think you can do that.
Actually,
You can only do it in your first move if you can clear it.
except that's not a major obstacle.
Yeah.
So you do want to declare which direction you're going and if you're planning to stop somewhere,
It's
because
just like sharp practice. Moving is very similar.
But they're-
Did I have a shoot die in there? I picked up the last time.
no, there was no shoot dice.
So I think that's all we're gonna do then.
do you have any spot dice?
Got a 2.
I do have a spot dice, but
I don't know if you can spot those. This thing.
Why
So
not?
we need 1 to see through this and 1 for being over 12. So he would need 2 spot dice
Okay.
to see anything from there. Okay, so henchman. Hold on a second here. Steve's henchman had moved from the deployment point. He had 2 move dice. He made it up to the fence, so he's behind cover up there. So next card. The Ace of Hearts. That's James Lucky Melholland, who's our gunslinger range boss. And he's going to roll. Let's see what James gets. No move dice, but I did get a 6. So I'm going to bring him in kind of up here behind the ranch hands, because he can help them spot and aim and stuff like that. So let's move him up.
So, seeing where you're going and how far you're going.
I'm going to go up next to the ranch hands, right next to him. That's the plan. We hit 2, please. Yeah, so he's just going to go right there. Okay. Game is chugging along. It's going pretty fast. Kind of like a game of Chain of Command, right? It goes real fast at the beginning. So range boss Mel Holland, he just moved up there to lend a hand to his ranch hands. And that's Ryan Horton. So he can come in from either up there or over here. What do you think? Bring him in up there with his rifle.
What's the range on the rifle?
36, 72. It's got a long range. You can go all the way.
I
You hit 1.
It's covers, but it's straight.
Let me just check and see here. We got 7:30 in the morning tomorrow.
It's tomorrow morning.
Jeff Russ is here. Yeah, it's tomorrow morning over there right now. Okay. So I guess we got to decide where we want to bring him in. We bring him in over here. He can take up position over here, get in a crossfire. Or if we bring him in over there, I think we're better off over here.
I agree.
Get a better field of fire. So let's do that. And where is he at? Here he is. Here we go. Ryan Horton. Oh, look at that. 2, 1, 3 6s. That's something, right, Andre? Isn't that a random event or something? Plus 2 moves. So we'll look up and see what the 3 6s does.
4 is aces and 8s.
Hopefully the Indian War Party doesn't show up. The Indian raid. They should be in the aces. 3 aces high. A random event.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
so what is that, 2d6 or a 1d6?
2d6.
2d6, all right. So it's going to be, do you feel lucky? It's a random event.
I think you feel lucky. Aces.
A 7.
Damn horses. Character slips in some horse dung and falls. Place a pin token next to the character. This must be removed by playing a move dice before any other actions are played.
Okay. So that means that Ryan Horton slipped in some horse dung. So that awesome roll is
1 move dice less. Which,
is that what it says?
well,
That's
what it takes to, yeah. Isn't that how you undo a pin, is with a move dice?
Oh, so I can do that now?
Well, don't you have to?
We'll check into
You
it.
can't do anything else until you take the pin off.
Okay, so that happened before? I don't know. We'll look at it. So he's going to be pinned. Where is he? There he is. So he'll be pinned. And then I can use a 1 to, so I can still use all these 6s. It doesn't say anything about like end of activation or anything like that.
Immediately happens. The active player rolls 2d6, consults the table. They may then use aces high dice as normal during their activation, or change them for 1 bonanza token. Oh,
Nice. Maybe I'll get myself another bonanza token. So
Wow.
that I can burn 1/1 to get up and use, then have 1 move dice and a bonanza token.
Wow.
Do that.
that was a hell of a roll.
I was thinking I was going to get way up there, but I guess I'll take the bonanza token instead. So now Ryan Horton's got 2 bonanza tokens, and we will do our move roll.
You really shouldn't roll those dice when you're.
Oh, well, I knew. I was already done.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Okay,
It
so
also makes it easier to talk about when you've got all the dice there.
that's true. All right, so he'll just move up 11.
And so next time you don't state where you're going, I get to have you re-roll.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm going that way. Towards the action. Always towards the action. And Ryan Horton's wound up here next to the barn. So we were reading, and I burned 1 of the 1s to get up. The other one I moved, and then the 3 6s I used to gain an additional bonanza token for him. So now he has 2 bonanza tokens. And I think the last
I
card.
wonder what the last one could be.
Descendant of Magua. Tiffin? No, it's Descendant of Magua. Let's see what he gets. 1 1 3 3 2 5. Okay, so you can do some moving. Descendant of Magua. Take some pictures.
So that guy's got a heavy caliber gun.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his shocks do
The first shock is a wound.
each roll.
Every activation, at the start of every activation.
Wow.
So pretty much every shock, because you're not going to get really multiple shocks most of the time.
Since he's got to reload
Yeah.
with 2 reloads every.
Yeah. The chances of him getting 2 shots off in 1 activation are pretty low.
So I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot, am I?
Grab a few dice. Here's some extra dice if you need some different color dice on there.
Oh.
These will be our rolling dice here.
So what does it take to move across the?
So to jump over the fence, you have to take a
Well, I
test.
can start here, right?
Well, it's behind the fence. The idea was
Oh, I got to start behind the.
Yeah.
Okay, because originally you said I started this side of the river. Okay, never mind then.
The camp is behind the fence, I guess.
We will just.
Just to make you have to jump over it, essentially. You could try to jump it.
Oh, I'll just go this way instead.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to jump the fence and deal with fording the river. Just fording the river I'd probably do, but both is a bit much. Okay, so I think I shorted myself on, because I rolled 3d6 twice for the first activation dice, right?
If you're galloping,
Yeah.
every time you gallop, you roll 3, yeah, but 2 for just normal.
Well, so the first activation dice, I get a 2 move, or
2d6, or
well, you get 2d6. So
right.
on a gallop, do I get an extra d6, or do I roll 2 sets of 3 dice?
You just roll 3d6 when you're galloping.
So being on a horse sucks.
No, because you always go 2d6 for every move dice. You know, when you're on foot, you only roll 1d6.
Yeah, but you get 2 dice on your first move.
Yeah.
So if you're moving on foot, you get 2 dice for your first one and then 1 dice for your second one, right? But if you're on a horse, you get 2d6, right? But that's the same as being on foot.
Yeah.
So being on a horse is the same as being on foot?
No, because you get 2d6 for your first move on foot, and then you get 1d6 for your second move on foot,
Right.
and then you get 2d6 for your second move
Well,
on horse.
No. So my first move on horseback is the same as moving on foot?
Yes, I think so. Double check. But yeah, so it's really only benefits if you have more than one. Let me just double check real quick here. Moving on horse, on buildings, jumping. 2d6 for each move dice played. Moving at the speed, the rider is moving anywhere between a walk, trot, or a canter. Full control can make any changes directions required, turning up to 80 degrees at any point, 180 in their movement. You can combine multiple move dice to move both mounted and dismounted. Yeah, it's 2d6 per dice. So you're getting one extra. You're getting, if you have only one extra dice, move dice.
So
you get one extra d6.
Well, so if you've only got one move dice, you're basically moving at foot speed.
Yes. But they're free. You're not paying for them.
Not paying for
The
what?
horses, you get one for free. So
Well,
it's not
yeah,
like you're
but
paying money
I'm
for
just-
upgrading to them.
Well, it just seems weird that horse movement is the same as foot movement.
We can gallop though, like you did that first time.
Yeah, it just seems weird. But I mean, that's how I'm reading it too. I'm just
Yeah, a character may gallop for part of their activation, changing speed if multiple move dice are played. So if you move at a gallop and then slow down, you're getting 5 move dice. When on foot, you only get 3.
yeah. So galloping is going twice as fast as a guy on foot.
I was hoping it was like a wheeled vehicle on the road.
Well,
24-inch.
seriously, a horse galloping is only twice as fast as a guy running.
Like I said, it's a balance thing. That's our
Um,
answer for
Yeah,
it.
if you could cover the whole board in one turn, it doesn't really make the game then.
well, galloping has other downsides to it. You can't turn. You can't. You can fall off. I mean,
But you can gallop twice and go 6d6.
which is twice as far as a person on foot.
I don't know. If you roll the 12 with 2d6, you could roll a 12 on 6d6.
It's
Random movement.
it's literally just twice as fast as a guy on foot.
So dismount.
Yeah, come in on foot.
You chalked yourself out of riding the horse.
I don't know that I'd pay extra for them.
No, luckily we don't. Then you roll that.
Hey,
A 7-inch move on 3d6.
Just like being on foot.
You can start at the tree. Tonka is a little farther behind everybody else. There he is. All right, so Tonka's come in at the gallop. Got a crappy move. He did not nearly make it as far as the other guys with 2 move dice. So he's still on this side of the ford by the hobo. And then these guys are over there, and that's it for turn 1. All right. Shuffle up the deck if you can handle it. I don't know, like 6 cards. All right, here we go. All right, first card, next turn. The 10 of spades, that's to Tonka, who is right here.
So, Tatanka.
Good roll.
Interesting.
No moves.
That's actually good.
Is it?
Yes. Well,
You could spot. Do an aim, reload,
it'll work.
fire.
So he will dismount.
I think you need a move dice to this.
No, you do not.
Yeah. Okay.
You need a move dice to mount.
Oh,
Dismounting does not require a dice.
all right. So the Tonka has gotten off his horse.
And he can spot your group over there.
Yes, he certainly can. Because he's 12 inches away, so he needs 1 to see through here, 1 for the distance. But we're behind cover too, though. Isn't that another one? So we got 2 pieces of
So
cover.
2 pieces of cover and over 12.
Yeah. So I think he might not be able to spot us. Are you over 12? Thread the needle.
We are over 12.
Bummer. Yeah, so I think you're gonna need 3,
Yeah.
which
Then-
I don't have.
You say that like
He's got a card, Desperado card. Add 2 additional spot dice to your hand.
so. I got 4 spot dice.
Nice.
Can I see you now?
I think you can certainly see us now.
Okay. And he's got the marksman.
Okay.
So 1 aimed shot. And
That'll be a
then
+2. So we'll have to look at the chart and count them all up. All right, so you're a +2 there. And you're within 18. So
Yes.
There's no negative there. You're shooting at a henchman group.
yep.
It's a +1.
Or actually, I was shooting at your
Oh, the main guy.
main dude.
Okay, so not that. So I think, yeah, there's no. I thought there was a negative for being in cover, but that's just a spot.
Yeah,
There's no negative shooting in cover. Okay.
that's weird.
All right. You're not over effective range. You're playing 1 aim dice
For a +2.
+2. You're a +2.
Okay.
You'll be at a +2. So let's get our camera set up here. Where do we want this to be? About. All right. So just try to roll it here by the water tower. So Tonka is going to take a shot at Melholland.
Do you have to say whether you're going to dodge before he shoots?
You have to dodge.
Actually,
Well, there is a rule. There is a way to not dodge. We have to be like a legend.
So it's not like going down.
No,
whoa,
a 6.
+2.
Yeah, that's an 8. Okay then. So I need to dodge. I am in cover. I don't dodge. Oh boy. I'm hit.
Okay,
I'm hit with a critical hit.
critical hit table.
And it's +1 on that roll because of the bow. So roll on the critical hit table.
Is that this one?
This one down here. So
3 + 1 is 4.
it's a chest wound. 1 shock, 2 permanent lost.
Isn't it a +1?
Oh, head wound. +1 spot needed.
1 shock, 2 permanent.
Oh, great. Thank you, Andre.
Hey,
So Mel Holland's going to lose 2 permanent. 1 to the shock pool. Is there anything I could have done with these bonanza tokens in that case, or is that
you could have tried to activate for me.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that taking me out? You just got lucky.
Yeah.
Man, the last game we played, that bolt action game we just played, he was like rolling like
I'm still
never
doing it.
missed. He never missed. Every single hit, every single shot hit. And it's
Why would you
continuing
miss?
tonight? How can I
I don't shoot
operate
to
like
miss.
this? Okay, so I've lost 2 permanents. I lost 1 to the shock pool, and I'm gonna need what was it? Another one, -1 or +1 spot needed because I got a head
Because you're
shot.
hitting the head.
Yes,
You're a little foggy.
head shot.
Double vision.
Okay,
And then I can reload and
fire again.
no, I can't fire again because I did my special thing.
Okay,
So all I can do is
so
reload.
we got another bow.
So
Another arrow out of the
I've
quiver.
notched another arrow.
Okay then. Although I don't know if you could have even done that though, because it said you had to be stationary. And you got off the horse. I'll have to look at it.
Since he didn't use a move dice, one could argue that he has the station.
Mounting and display a character. Dismounting may be done at no cost with the character being placed anywhere immediately adjacent to the horse.
But the marksman rule, it still would have been a critical hit. Wouldn't it? Even without that?
Because it was an 8, so
it would have been a
yeah.
7. Instead of +2, it would have been a
Plus
+1.
one.
Really, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Okay, well, critical hit. Well, this might make our Desperado card come in handy, even more handy now.
So yeah, it says if the shooter is stationary for the full activation.
Okay.
So it doesn't say if you don't use a move dice, it just says stationary.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think he could have done that because he wasn't stationary, but it doesn't matter because he still got a critical hit either way. Instead of an 8, it would have been a 7, which is still a critical.
It wasn't a super critical.
It wasn't super, but he got a +1 because he was an 18 with the bow, and the bow gives you a +1 on that critical hit roll with an 18.
But you do look kind of weird with that arrow through your head.
Yeah, through the head, like the side. The hat you wear with the arrow going through your head. Okay, next card.
And there he is.
There he is, Mel Holland. Okay. With my 3 dice.
Can you heal the Bitcoin?
3 dice. Okay. 4 and a 2. So I'm going to use this to recover from the shock pool.
Okay.
And then that leaves me with a 4 and a 2. So I can
Try and
I
spot
can't
me,
spot.
but
I'm not going to be able to spot.
it's hard to spot with an arrow through your head.
Yeah, I can't spot.
We got that card that'll explode.
Well, his says 2. Mine only says 1. That sucks. Yeah, I can't do anything. I guess we'll stand here. So I can't do anything. I'm -1 on my spot, so that's gone. So I can't spot him. And it means can't do anything. So next card. The Ace of Spades. That is Descendant of Magua.
All right. He wants to shoot something.
It looks like it. And not move very far.
What's his range?
So he's got the pistol, the Adams revolver. It's 24-inch max range.
Hey, look.
Hell of a revolver.
So you're gonna shoot the revolver. So you need some spot dice. 'Cause I'm behind cover, and you're at 24. Do you have the same one? So you need 1 for the range, 1 for the cover. 1 for the range, 1 for the cover. I need to look and see what these bonanza dice can do.
So
Probably could use them for
I
something.
can't do anything.
You could move.
Yeah, but then I can't spot. Which really sucks having a 4-shot.
Fast draw, gamble. Okay, gamble, fast draw, and interrupt. I could have interrupted, but I didn't think you were going to be getting a critical hit on me on the first shot of the game.
Yeah.
Of course, the way you've been rolling lately, I should have probably known that was going to happen, maybe? I don't know.
So
What do you
all I can do is move once.
move once? Okay.
So
2d6.
I can get off my horse and walk him across the river.
You can walk, you can ride him across the river.
Yeah, but it'd be faster if I walked him.
Okay. So I have 2 permanents missing.
So we will.
So I think your horse walked off. Tonka's horse, I think, is gone for the game.
No, he's.
Oh, he's just standing there behind you.
Well, it doesn't really. So actually, I guess he is gone because you can't fire a bow and hold the reins
Yeah.
at the same
I
time.
think you have to tie him off to something.
Yeah, so I didn't actually tether him. I was thinking about it, but I couldn't get there. So we'll do the same thing. We'll go.
Oh, we forgot to roll for that civilian when he fired the bow. Anytime you fire within. Can you look at page 48 real quick? Let's see how these civilians activate. Six inches.
So is it just gunfire?
A character or henchman group shoots while standing within 6 inches of any townsfolk or moves within 1 inch of them, they will react.
Six.
Frozen with fear. They're frozen with fear.
Okay. How long does that last?
Until you have to roll again.
So it's no effect.
No, yeah, they just stand there.
All right. So coming across.
Oh, you moved within 1 inch of them. You got to roll on the table again.
He's frozen with fear.
From the bow.
4.
Run for your lives. Townsfolk move away from the direction of shooting. Move 2d6 in a random direction. So the hobo's taken off. 1 second. On here, let's see. Where would I find that? There we go. I'm looking at the live stream on my phone. I always thought about doing that when you were doing your plan. Like I'm outside watching the plan.
Yeah, get all that good strategic.
Okay, and so you're done?
Yeah.
All right, so that was it for. Magua just moved like 5 inches up here. Oh, we did the roll for the town folk who was here when the bow was shot. It was within 6, nothing. He's frozen with fear. And then Magua got within an inch of him and scared him off, and he ran over this way.
Although I'm thinking if you're frozen with fear, you should be frozen with fear for the duration, but I guess he snapped out of it.
At least he didn't try to shoot you. Next card. The 9, that is, that's the ranch hands. Let's roll them in here. Let's see what the ranch hands can do. 3 move dice, 2 shoot dice, and an ace. No snowy to spot. Okay, well, let's see what Steve wants to do with these guys.
Oh, it's not a candy red.
We can move. You can move 3 times.
Anybody else anything? I'm moving to the gap here so they can't get in and burn down.
Leave me hanging with my arrow through my head.
I think there's nothing here.
Yeah, we can't spot. That's the big problem here. We can't spot. We can't shoot. So you're just gonna stay there.
I think so. Die's been cast.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, you weren't within 12. You did have the 6. You could have spotted with that.
Yeah, we're slightly over 12.
There's a reroll in here. Okay, so we can't. Yeah, you're right. We can't do anything. So it's gonna hang there. The henchmen's gonna stay put. They're not gonna do anything. Next up is Kicking Bird, who is here still on the horse.
So we're just looking for your buffalo rifle shooter.
Yeah, he's hanging back here by the barn.
All right, so that's Kicking Bird. Okay. All right.
Kicking Bird.
Wow.
A couple of 6s, a move aims, a move, and a shoot.
So we can I reorient before I gallop, or am I just
before you gallop? I don't think so. I think you have to go in that direction. So you'd have to.
So I would have had to have not been pointed at the water tower at the end of the last move when
Well, you could use one of these to make a move. And
Yeah, now
I gallop.
it's
Not happening.
so it is important with these vehicles that you actually point them where you want to go your next turn and not just leave them.
Yeah, it's like moving in. Like remember Infamy? That was really hard.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
That was really hard to move horses in, man. You don't have to gallop. You can just
I can just walk like a normal person.
walk like a
And
normal
go-
person.
Canter speed.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm still annoyed?
Yeah.
And I'm walking along.
Whoa. 11. Damn. Hold on, let me get my camera here. Okay. Hey, he's right in front of us.
Flank shot too.
Flank shot.
Doubling shock.
Okay, so that's a 1. So I
You
can
throw your spear. Of course, if you throw it, how do you ever get it back?
I'm like, I gotta go into hand to hand, don't I?
I might play a bonanza card token. Quick draw.
You can play it right now since you don't need to spawn them.
I only get 2 dice though. It's current action dice -2. I only got 4.
Fast draw.
Gamble. I don't have any in the shock rules of gambling, so you're gonna take a shot.
I guess I should go for your minions. Minion on minion wouldn't be.
Okay, they don't have a bonanza token, so they can't do anything except get shot at.
Okay, so I got to, well, okay, so now if I move up at the gallop, can I jump that small?
Yeah, you have to take a test. I think it's on a 3+ to make it.
And if I fail,
Then you got to roll on the chart, see what happens to you. You might fall off the horse. Or this chart here. Yeah, at the canter it's 4. I think at the gallop it's on a 3+. You clear the fence.
so if I wind up on the other side of the fence, does that mean I'm not in hand to hand with you?
I don't know about that.
Probably not, since I'm on a horse.
But you do get a bonus for fighting on a horse.
I do?
Yeah. Oh, galloping.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to gallop.
Attacking over. Yeah, so you lose half your dice if you're on the other side of the fence.
Okay.
So you get 1 for being galloping and 1 for being mounted.
Sweet. Okay. So second move dice at the gallop.
Okay.
10. So it looks like it's 7 up to here.
He's going to clear us.
And I got. So then I roll
Yep,
on the
3+.
table.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So kicking bird turned. He's cantered over.
Galloped over.
Gallop. Well, no, you moved normally,
Oh,
You burned.
yes. I cantered over on the first dice.
and then he made
And then
that.
I turned, and now I'm galloping.
And he's galloping straight at the ranch hands. He's going to see if he can pass the test. I think he does at the gallop. So he leaps the fence. And I guess we're in hand to hand now.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to see how these guys fight. Probably not very well. But I know he's got a spear, so that's going to be good for him. We'll count up the dice.
And you get our Overwatch.
Should have gone on ambush.
So you got shoot dice you can play. So each shoot dice played. Oh, +2 for the. So you could do a +2 for that.
Wow.
You could. plus 3.
What about my aim dice?
I don't think that does anything.
Bummer. I got lots of aiming.
So yeah, the 6 will give you a 2. Higher level than opponent, probably.
No, we're the same, aren't we?
No, we're
Oh.
henchmen.
So you're
I think
on a
henchmen
level.
They're a level higher.
Okay, so I got 2 for the Aces High, 1 for the Henchman, and then 1 for Mounted, 1 for Gallop.
Yep. Over an obstacle. Oh, attacking over an obstacle. Does that mean you?
I cleared the obstacle.
So you're not attacking over the obstacle.
No.
Okay. So you don't remove half.
So I got 5 dice.
Yep. And we got what do we got? 3.
You get that many?
It says 1 per figure. But you have the spear, right? So the spear hits on a 3 in close combat. So you hit on a 3 plus. We hit on a 5 plus. So you need 3s. Steve needs 5s. Here you go. Good luck. Yay. All right, so the kicking bird on the horse with the spear is going to have 5 dice, needing 3s. 4 hits. And Steve's only getting 3 dice per character, needing 5s.
Got 1 hit.
1. So we lost by 3. All right, we'll sort it out. And this is going to be a quick game. I already got a head wound, and you already killed half of our force. All right, then. You have to start over on this one.
So how does brawling, isn't there a special section, brawling versus,
Let's see here. So we lost
good old boys henchmen?
net hits. What was it? 3 net hits?
Yeah, 4 or
Losing character loses an action dice permanently. Move losing character back 2 inches. That's it. You know, it could be worse than that.
So lose it, guys.
That's what it says. Net hits 3. Losing character loses on action dice permanently. I'm assuming that's a 1. Move losing character back 2 inches. So we don't really lose anything except the dice.
What?
That's what it says on this chart. Now we're looking at the brawling section in the book a little bit. Oh, brawling on horseback.
Always rolls 1 addition and a further if galloping. Did that.
Yeah, we did that.
To count as galloping. When galloping, 1 round of brawling is fought and the result is applied, after which the rider and horse will continue to move directly forward, moving past their opponent, completing their full move.
Oh, I think their full move was probably about to.
It was so I'd just be on the other side of you. I was going another 3 inches, so you'd still be up on the fence, or
But you have to be back 2 inches in the brawl.
so I can contact you again.
What if say you go through like that? How about that? Make it easier. Okay. So that's those 2 you've used. That's those 2, and these aims you're not going to use, obviously. So you're done. And we are. I think that might be it. Seems kind of win by 3, and I only lose 1 dice permanently. Inflict 1 wound on the losing character and move them 2 inches directly away from the direction of attack. Any 6s rolled by the loser inflict a shock on the winner. Did you roll any 6s?
Yeah,
No, did Steve?
yeah.
Oh, he did.
Steve rolled a 6.
So you take a shock. Kicking bird will take a shock. Okay. And
So I don't take any shot.
no, but you lost a permanent dice. And yeah, that seems a little weak. I mean,
It's literally the same. It's Inflict 1 wound.
I mean, but look at the rest of the chart is who's move to a shock pool, two to the shock pool, and then 1 permanently.
Where's
four? Oh, I'm just looking at the chart. So the rest of them are just losing for shock.
Yeah.
So I guess permanent is a big deal.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't have rather done 2 shock teeth, honestly. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, we'll go with that. If we did it wrong, we apologize.
I should have gone after your main dude.
You should have. Of course, I would have probably had, I don't know.
You'd have bonanza.
Yeah, I definitely would have bonanza. So this is how it ended up. He moved up there. We lost by 3, which means we lost the shot dice permanently. We fell back an inch. Andre had to finish his move, which would have probably put him right on top of them, but we're just going to put him behind him. I think that's it. I mean, he won by 3 and we only lost 1. So if we did that wrong, let us know. And then the last card is going to be Ryan Horton with the rifle. All right, Horton's he's got to get a hit here so he can even the odds.
Stem the tide.
Yes. Come on, Horton.
Look at all the 2s.
Got a lot of spots, which we'll need.
Yep.
A couple lames and a fire.
Wow.
So,
It's a hell of a roll.
yeah, that's exactly what I needed. So I can spot you.
You can spot anybody.
And I get so it's a rifle. So it's +1, +2, +3, and then a fire. So I'm firing on a +3.
Wow.
Yeah, you get a free +1 for shooting with a rifle at long distance. Okay, I'll probably whiff. I'll get like a 1. Should things continue as they have been. So those are all my spots. Those are my aims. That's my fire. I get 1 shot at this. All right, Horton, you can do it. We're going to aim at, who the hell do we want to aim at? You said there's no negative or positive for shooting at someone on a horse, right?
Yeah.
I can't quite see Kicking Bird, or I would take a shot at him. So we'll fire at, we'll fire it to Tonka. Him and his bow. We want revenge for hitting a range boss.
6.
It's not a critical hit. So you get to try to dodge, Andre. Need a 5? No, he does not dodge. Okay, so a 6 means, what is a 6? It's a wound.
It's a wound.
So
Hits. 6. Wound.
okay.
So
Lose 1 action dice to shock and 1 action dice permanently. So Tonka's going to lose 1 permanently and 1 to shock. Oh, and then Kicking Bird also lost 1 to shock because on Steve rolled a 6. Okay, and then I am unloaded. So I will come over here to Horton. We will remove that, and we have to spend 2 to reload. And we'll move on to the next turn. All right. I think that's that. So nice that I just killed the Tonka outright.
Guys find a place to live in.
Nope.
House in our neighborhood just went up for sale.
Huh?
House in our neighborhood just went up for sale. It's probably too close to what you already had.
Does it have a nice shop building?
Yeah. It's kind of cool. So,
Yeah. Honestly, can't say that I find a pool is necessarily a bonus. It just sounds like a lot more work. It was a lot of fun as a kid, but it was a lot of fun. Well, it was a lot of work as a kid too. Maybe that's why it seemed like it was a lot of work.
All right, Steve, next card. 9, that's the ranch hands. That is the ranch hands, which is good because we got the kicking bird like right behind them. Put her down a dice permanently. 1, 2, 5, 4, 5, 6.
So can I spot them now, or do I need to spot the dice? So,
Technically, you need to turn around, but you don't need to spot because you're within 12. So you could turn around.
Can you see me?
You can definitely turn around.
So that's the one.
That's the one.
two I spotted them. Can I use that to aim?
Yeah.
Yes, and then you could fire twice. Yeah, because you're within 6 of me, so you can use your aim dice. So you could fire 2 shots.
Does one of them get a bonus because it's aimed, or didn't know?
Yeah, 1 shot I think would be at +1, or maybe both. Might be both. Let me just check real quick the henchman here. Aim. Henchman group may only aim if a friendly character is within 6 inches in line of sight of the henchman group in order to direct their fire. So I guess you would get a +1 on both shots because you got 2 aim, two dice. So it'll be +1, I think. So we'll just roll it right in here. So it'll be +1 on these 2 shots. So a 4. No, you didn't get anything. You needed 5s. So they both missed. And you rolled more 1s than 6s, Andre. Which means, I believe it means you're out of, you're unloaded. That's what it says. If you roll more 1s than 6s, you're running out of ammo.
Wow.
So, yeah, he ran out of ammo.
Well, you know, it was a tough shot.
Yeah, real tough. Guy standing right in front of you.
Well, he was galloping.
Yeah. He did gallop right through him, too. So, okay, so next card. Okay, that's Mel Holland with his 4 dice. Okay, we're going to have to fight. We're going to have to take care of Kicking Bird.
Fight.
We got to kill him. All right, Mel Holland. A couple of shoots. A bunch of shoots. And too bad these guys are right in front of him. That's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, we're gonna have to move. So we'll move up. Oh, Steve, we got to roll for these civilians. Roll for them. Okay, we forgot to roll for the civilians here when these 2 guys shot. So we'll roll for this one here for the first shot. A 3. What's 3 on the civilian there table there under? And then the other one is a 5. A 3 and a 5 on the.
A 3 is run for your lives. And a 5 is run for your lives.
Okay.
Moves away from the direction of shooting. 2d6
In
in a random. Moves
Moves
away in a random direction.
Okay, this guy will move away in a random direction. 8. So it's a random distance too, essentially. 4. So she's just gonna go like over here. They're scattering. Okay, now I will use this 1 to move. I want to try to move up just next to this guy here. Which he does. Okay, so that 1 is burned, and I can fire 3 shots at Kicking Bird. I'm pretty sure I can see him. I don't need to spot. So my head wound doesn't really come into effect here. So I'll take 3 shots at him.
So you don't have to.
Don't have to let spot.
I guess that would make sense.
If you're within 12, it's free. It's auto. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're +1 to your spotting,
Oh, is that what it says? What does it say? -1?
I think it says
Or does it say? Yeah, it might be.
doesn't really make. It would make sense that
+1 spot needed. Yeah. So I guess I can't do that, huh? Well, I could just charge him then.
You got a card. The card gives you a spot, right?
Yeah, I do have a spot card. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use my card. I get 1 additional spot dice, which is all I need. So, yeah. So I do need to.
Does anybody see an Indian around here?
The head wound does make me need an additional spot dice, which means I need 1 because I need a 0. I do have this card used as 1 additional spot dice in the current activation. So I'll burn that, and I will take my 3 shots at kicking bird. So the first one, that's a miss. Second one, it's another miss. And
Jesus
oh
Christ!
my god!
That's a hell of a head wound you got
Continuing
there.
from the last game.
So
I should have just charged them.
So we've got a gunslinger here trying to shoot at the Indian
He
here.
does have a head wound.
Man.
He has an arrow sticking out of one of his eyes. What's he want? Next card. Okay, that's our last dude over there behind the barn. And that is Horton. Who he's got all his things.
He's got all his.
No Holland's got 4. Okay, Horton's got all of his. He needs 2 reloads though. If you can get 2 reloads here. All right, Horton. Need a couple of reloads.
He got it.
So I got a 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. So I don't think I need to spot you again, right? Since you haven't moved.
No,
I
you
can
don't have
just,
to. I'm spotted.
so I can
So you
reload,
could reload and fire.
but I can't aim.
No.
So it'll be just a +1 on this shot. Okay, I will do it. I think this time we'll take a shot at. the
Well, you'd
second
have to-
Magua. Oh,
You do have to spot him,
okay, we'll take a shot at the same.
But-
time.
you could because you got 2 spot dice, right?
Yeah, so I need 1 for this,
And 1 for long range.
1 for the range. Okay, I'll take a shot at descendant of Magua this time.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to change our targets. We are going to use the 2 spot dice. We're going to fire at Magua. I could even move up, couldn't I? Probably should move up and then do all this. Yeah, I'm going to move up. Just get a little closer. 4 inches. So let's be out there in the open. And then we will take our shot. Okay, I moved up 4 with Horton. Now we're going to fire. And this is a +1 for long range rifle. So 3, it's a miss. Another miss. Okay.
A
so
near hit.
the last 3 cards will be Andre's, so I guess
It matters
see what order they go
which order they come up in.
Aces.
okay, so that's Descendant of Magua. Okay, go for it. He's still gonna be a slow mover.
Wow.
So we got 3 spots,
2 shoots.
and an ace. The ace will be helpful.
Yeah.
I can't believe every shot we fired except for one is missed. Those guys, where is that? There he is.
All right.
Those guys. Let me get a picture here of these boys. Picture of that guy. Okay, what are you gonna do? I better check the thing here. Tower of Trolls Gaming is here.
I'm gonna just continue up the road 2d6.
Fish Frenzy. You're moving?
I moved.
That's it?
You say that like it wasn't an awesome, incredible move.
Okay. So next, so Magua just moved up.
And I've got 3 spot dice. And
Which will be enough.
okay.
You only need 2.
And I've got 2 shots.
2 shots. Let's see here. And then just roll them. So 2 shots. Firing at Horton.
A 5. That's a hit.
Technically, you could roll them one at a time because if you hit the first one, I would try to dodge.
Oh, that's true. But since I was going to miss, I
Since
didn't
you were
bother.
gonna miss, it was just formality.
10 of spades.
10
That'll be
spades.
Tatanka.
Tonka, who's over here, his horse ran off looking for oats, and his bow is reloaded. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Are you missing?
Yes, I'm missing 2 dice.
Did you lose one permanently, or
No. Well, yeah, 1 permanent, 1 shock.
Okay. I don't remember. Oh, I put a wound on you. That's right. So he's down to 4 dice. Got a 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I am still within 18. Am I still within 18? I am still within 18. So you're spotted.
I'm spotted.
And I can take an aimed shot, and I can
And you're a marksman, right?
marksman
So you get a +2.
to the aimed shot.
Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of reading. Are you shooting at the henchman or the
No.
guy?
Yeah, I'll shoot at the dude with the arrow in his.
Okay, hold on here.
Move this out of the way.
Back over here.
We've got a guy marked out over there.
Andre is going to take an aim shot at Mel Holman again.
Now we're shooting at the guy with the arrow in his head.
Yeah, he's got a marker. Yeah.
The guy that's marked. That'll be a 5.
Yeah, because it's +2 because he's a marksman. So
So
that's a hit. So I have to dodge. Come on, dude. Don't dodge.
So you take
A
a
shock.
shock.
So I am down to 3 dice in my hand, 1 in the shock pool. And can you reload?
And I can reload.
Okay. So his arrow is reloaded.
And
The last thing is going to be Kicking Bird, who's trying to prove himself today.
he's doing a pretty good
I'm
job.
doing an excellent job.
Except
Um,
I can't move.
yeah, he's facing the wrong way.
I can't. Okay, I got 2 spot dice.
We
I
got
can't see
surrounded.
anybody. Where'd everybody go?
There. Hey, I hear something. You hear something? Okay, well, yeah, you can do nothing. Well, did you fire? No, you haven't fired anything yet, have you? So you can't even reload. All right, move on to the next turn. That's the frustration of this system.
Yes.
Literally can't do anything.
Oh. So that wasn't a 6. That was a 5,
It
right?
wasn't a
Yeah.
six.
It wasn't.
Okay.
I flipped it over on accident.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, he is a green one.
He's a bird brain.
All right.
You got up there,
Where'd they go?
ran through them, and
They were here just a second ago. Actually, if I'd have had 2 move dice, I could have had an epic turn, but
oh yeah. Where is that? We need to stick. Here we go.
maybe we'll
Next turn.
we'll first card him.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kicking bird again. Can he redeem himself? Or will he whiff? Okay, he's got to move dice.
He's got 2 move dice.
Okay.
Well, one of them you need to remove a shot.
He doesn't have to. He can. He can
I
recover
could
his shot.
recover my butt.
Okay. Well, Andre, I think what he wants to do with his hand. I think I might have to use my bonanza token now.
You might.
I will. I'm going to do a quick draw on you.
Okay, so you're interrupting now?
Yep.
Okay.
So interrupt is quick draw different than a regular old interrupt, or
Quick draw is what you do to interrupt a bonanza. So you're just calling bonanza.
so I'm just doing straight bonanza.
Yeah.
Interrupting an activation. They may not finish their. So so you could, if you had a bonanza, you could play it now.
I could try and quick draw you, yes.
Bonanza dice. So I've only got 3 dice. So I'm getting 1 dice. Oh man.
Oh,
So
shit.
what can I even do with 1 dice?
Depends on what you roll.
Oh man, I forgot I had that shotgun last time. Would have been a +2, but I think I rolled a 2 and 2 ones. So I would have still missed. So it's a good thing I didn't fire the shotgun. All right, we'll do it. I got to do it. So we're gonna burn a bonanza, and we're gonna hope for a 4 or 5. All right, Mel Holland's gonna shout bonanza. We're gonna burn one of our bonanzas. We're gonna interrupt kicking bird. Sadly, I only have 3 dice in my hand, and it's -2 for a gunslinger, so I'm gonna roll 1 dice. So I gotta roll a 4 or 5 here.
4 or 6.
No, a 2. Hey, I spot you.
You can spot me.
I can spot you.
I've been spotted.
Yeah. So that was a complete waste. But if I would have got a 4 or 5, I would have used my shotgun.
Okay.
All right. Man.
Okay. I'm going to ride to the corner of the building.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
All right. 10. Okay.
And I'm going to turn around.
Hold on, recreate that. I had to move the camera.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Turn around.
Okay. I'm going to create a 1. And I'm going to gallop
Here we go.
straight forward.
Here we go. All right. Come on, 111.
Overwatch.
I could play another bonanza token, but it's no point.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, charging.
First
my main guy.
contact.
Okay,
Charging the whole group.
so you're charging my main guy
At first, yes.
first. Okay, so he rode over here, wheeled around, and then galloped back in the Melholland. So we're going to do fisticuffs again. So we'll count him up. Which he's a gunslinger. So he should do okay. Let's see here. Rolling dice. Current action dice -2. So I'm at 1 again. Yeah, I'm at 1. So you're going to be at.
Which is why I'm wondering if
You don't have any shooting dice. No aces high.
so. I'm mounted. I'm galloping.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you don't have any shoot dice. You're not higher than me. You don't have any 6s.
Oh wow.
But you do hit on a 3. You are hitting on a 3 compared to my 5.
Yeah, but this is. I might do one better than you.
Okay, so this is 2-on-1. So he needs 3s though because he's got the spear. So go ahead, Andre. Oh man. Of course.
2 rending hits.
And I get 1. Yeah.
You called it.
All right. This is getting a little out of hand here.
2 net hits.
Two
So
net
that's
hits.
going to be 2 shock.
2 shock, which is going to take him down to 1 in his hand and 3 in his shock pool.
And you move back 2 inches.
And I move back 2 inches. Get behind the.
And then I continue forward with my charge. And I hit these guys.
Okay. So, all right. So count them up again.
So they really get, well, okay.
1 per guy.
Yeah, which it's weird that your gunslinger gets.
Well, it's minus. I would have had more. But I had very few activation dice to start with.
Yeah, the group of henchmen would literally get. I mean, that's a huge bonus.
That's
The
3
one
guys,
per guy.
3-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're.
Well, let's count them up again. I know you're going to get more this time.
Why? Oh, because I'm 1 higher, so I get 3 dice.
Yeah. And we're going to get 3 dice.
Yep.
Steve will get 3 dice. 1 dice for every figure. Okay. Here's your 3 dice, Steve. All right, you go first, Andre.
Roar.
That's 2 hits. And Steve's going to get
1 hit.
1 hit. So 2 net hits,
No, 1 net hit.
1 net hit. Is that 1 shock?
Yeah.
Okay, so the ranch hands will go down 1 shock.
And they move back 2 inches.
That 1 greenhorn Indian is like wreaking havoc. It doesn't help that you're rolling like unstoppable and we can't do shit. That never makes for a good game.
What do you mean? It makes for a great greenhorn game.
We've had 1 good roll, and that was when Horton hit Tatanka with that 1 shot.
Okay, so I can spot you
And then,
and aim. Okay, so I've got an aim on your group.
okay. Next card. It's Melholland. He's got 1 dice. So I have a bonanza. So I'm going to have to do that thing where I bet or whatever.
Try and
Gamble.
gamble,
You gotta gamble.
or are you going to just pull a dice back from your pool? Isn't that a thing also?
No, you need a 6 for that.
No. Can't you use a bonanza to pull a?
No, I don't think. I mean, you gamble, you can get 1, and I probably will with the way I've been rolling. Go read it. We'll figure it out.
You can re-roll any hand with gamble.
Yeah, gambling is.
But you can also try to recover.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gambling.
It's over here.
So if player who chooses to gamble may re-roll any dice or hand of dice, or roll 1d6 to remove action dice from their shock pool,
Okay, on 1 or 2, yeah. 1 dice, 2 dice.
It's basically a 1d3.
Yeah. D3
D3 shocks.
shock dice returned.
Okay, well, I will probably roll a 1, as that's kind of what I've been running all day. But I got to do it because I need to have some dice in my hand. So, all right, Mel Holland's gonna gamble. D3 dice back in from the shock pool. 4.
Got 2.
2. Wow, that takes me up to 3. Okay, so I'm at 3 dice.
Tripled
now.
your dice
I
number.
burned both of my bonanzas now, and now we will do our roll. 1, 3, 5. Okay,
You got to aim and shoot it there.
but I can't spot them because I got the head wound. I need an extra spot, which I don't have.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna just charge. I'm charging. We're going in. We're gonna go in fisticuffs because why the hell not? All right, we made it. We're coming in for you, kicking bird.
All right.
All right, count them up. And
You get,
so I'll play a shoot dice.
you're a level higher.
I'm a level higher. That's 2.
I get 1 for being mounted.
No, you're a defender.
So,
Oh yeah, mounted.
and I was galloping.
That's not on the defender one though. So I'll get 2, and you'll get 2. But you're hitting on a 3. I'm hitting on a 5. So it's a gamble. Again, we're still gambling. Oh, wait. Plus 2 shock on the table becomes a wound with the lance, Andre. Right with the lance.
Oh, whoops.
I think you got plus 2 on these guys last time, didn't you?
That's just,
That's +1.
let's just.
All right, we forgot that the lance, the plus 2 on the chart, the results chart for fisticuffs is a wound with the lance. I think we might have missed that at least once during all these fisticuffs. But, so I'm going to get 2, 1 for being a level higher, 1 for using 1 shoot dice. Andre's going to get 2 because he is mounted.
So, I'm a greenhorn.
Yeah.
So -4. So I get 1 for mounted, 1 for being a greenhorn for my action dice.
Okay. And then, so you get 2 and I get 2. But you're hitting on a 3 because you got the spear. Woohoo! So 5 is against 3s. Come on, Mel Holland. Hey, we got 1.
Got 1.
You got 1.
So 1-on-1. So
It's a tie.
net 0. I think we both take a shot.
Draw. Both characters place 1 action dice to shock pool. Immediately fight a second round. If the second round is a draw, both characters place 1 action dice in their shock pool. Move 1 inch away. Fight ends.
Okay. So I'm actually going to play a card.
Okay.
Return all your. Ooh,
What does it say?
I'm not telling you.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm not playing it yet. Okay.
So I think
So I'm
we-
down to 1 dice.
I think we used the same dice.
Why?
Pretty sure I saw somewhere that you used the same number of dice that you.
Both characters place 1 action dice and immediately fight a second round. If the second round is drawn, both characters place 1 action dice in their shock pool. Move both characters back an inch. So you don't recalculate on the second.
Well, I guess that was just, if we do, then I would have one, because I'm not gonna be playing with shoot dice. Okay, so just one each. One each. So one each on the second round. 5s against 3s, though. Come on, dude. Oh, we got him.
Oh, and I got him.
Yes,
So it's
so.
a draw again.
Yeah, that's right. Damn it.
So we both lose
Another one.
another one.
So I'll be down to 1 dice again. I'm gonna say, if you lost that, you're mounted, you'd have to fall back and take a test and everything, but you're hitting on 3s with a spear.
1 inch apart.
With 1 inch back. Okay, there we go. I'm down to 1 action dice. And move the next card. That is the henchman.
All
All right, Steve, you can do this. You got 4 dice? Yeah, 4 dice. 4 dice for the henchman. 1, 5, 5, 4. Well, you can take some shooting. Yeah, you can fire. Well, no, you run loaded though, remember? So you're gonna have to reload because you rolled more 1s than 6s last time. So it takes 2 to reload, and then you can fire 1 shot. Fire. It's a hit.
Ooh.
And Andre has to try to dodge. Does not dodge. Okay, he's on horse too, so let's see if that makes a difference.
Whoever rolled it, 2 D6.
You don't roll anything. It's just a wound on him. It's automatic.
I don't think being on a horse matters, or unless I can fall off or something.
Might fall off there. Falling test. There's dodge. Dodge. Your misses.
And that was dodge.
Yeah. Shooting.
You just
Dodge. Dodges. Yeah, I guess I don't see anything about being on a horse and dodging. Cover. Yes, I guess you just take a wound, which is a permanent, and then another shock.
permanent and a shock, huh?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm suddenly at 1 dice.
Okay, so he didn't dodge, took a wound on the 6, so he lost a permanent and another shock. He's down to, he got 4 in his 4 shock. The shock pool 1 in his active. And okay, next card. So between all of us over here, we've almost got the greenhorn down to 10. That's the Tonka with the bow back there behind the water tower.
So that'd be the same thing, wouldn't it?
How many dice does the Tonka have? 4. Tonka's got 4 dice. A couple moves. And then a shoot and a wild or an ace. So he could. She's not on his horse anymore.
Well, but I could do my skilled shot doing nothing else from right here too, right?
I don't think you can spot us.
I don't have to. I never lost sight of you.
But we moved.
So,
I thought you said earlier if we moved, you had to reacquire it.
no. If you duck into cover, you have to play an additional spot to fire an additional shot. But once you spot someone, unless they move out of sight, they're still spotted.
Okay, so you can do your +2
Yes.
shot.
So I can aim and fire.
But you'll be out of ammo.
I will be unloaded.
You'll be unloaded. Who are you shooting at?
The guy with the arrow in his hat.
Again, you really got a thing for that guy, don't you?
Uh,
The guy with the arrow in his hat. Mel Holland. Aim shot at +2. Okay. He's going to have
got a militia screen or whatever that was called.
skirmish screen.
Skirmish screen.
Mel Holland. Actually, I forgot to roll for. We forgot to roll for all these civilians during all that shooting. All right, Steve, roll for the civilian there. 1. That's not good.
That could be something.
That might be bad.
Townsfolk, have a go, hero. Roll 1d6, inflicting a shock on a 5 and a wound on a 6. The character may dodge. Townsfolk move 2d6
Oh,
away.
great. All right, you roll that one, Andre.
All right.
Why not? Why not? Another 6 for Andre. So a
Hey,
wound on
Who takes the wound? The henchman?
the henchman. Take a wound. Oh man.
So you lose a dice permanently? Is that
For henchmen, it's a little different. I think you might lose a guy. So the lady shot their ass, even though she's with them. They live together.
You boys are trampling my flowers.
Shooting at henchmen. When a wound is inflicted on a henchman group, remove 1 action dice permanently and place the 2nd action dice in the shock pool as usual. And 2 action dice have been removed permanently. Remove a figure from the group. So you lose a figure.
And she moves 2d6 away.
So the lady here pulled a pistol out of her skirt, did a wound, which means that they've lost 2 permanently, so they lose a figure. They're down to 3 dice, 1 in the shock pool. She's going to move in a random direction after shooting one of her own people. She didn't like that guy anyway, apparently. Saw this as her chance. Okay, now you can do your shot, Andre.
Okay, so taking a shot.
3,
5.
2. That's a wound or a shot.
Shock.
So I have to dodge. Oh, we do.
He dodges.
He finally dodges one.
So he's gonna duck back behind that tree, right?
Yep, get behind the cover.
Or would he? Or does he want to duck over here?
He'll go behind the tree. He could go forward because he's a gunslinger, but I think it's safe to. So, Steve, you can put one of those red markers on it. That means he's pinned. So with my 1 dice, if I get a 1,
You can
I
do
can
something.
take the pin. Next card. The 10, that's Horton. Horton's my only guy who's still fully active. Fully activated here. My only hope. Horton, you're my only hope. We go Horton. Still got full dice.
Woo!
Wow, so 2 6s, 2 2s, a 3, and a 5.
Is he loaded?
No, he's not
I
loaded.
did not think so.
So I would have to turn one of these into to reload.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could reload here. I could aim.
Not with a 3.
Is that not a reload?
No.
Oh, that's a aim.
4 and a 5. So that's a reload.
That's an aim.
Yeah.
So I could take 1 plus 2 shots, and I will do that. Probably at one of these guys. I guess I'll fire again at Descendant of Magua. At a +2. I think. Is that right? I think so.
Sounds right.
And I spotted him. All right, +2 on the Magua. Another one. I need to get a game where rolling low is good. I'll be kicking some ass.
Well, we could always play Axis and Allies here. We've been threatening to break that out.
Yeah, that would be cool. We should do that sometime. And last up is going to be Magua.
I've got a weekend in 2 weeks. Oil's gone. I can play extra time.
Yeah, I can do that.
So Mago's got all his dice.
I think so. Yeah, he hasn't really done anything. No. And Magua time. Okay, so we got 2 6s.
Lots of aims and lots of
So Magua can do
shooting.
something. Even move if he wants to.
So who I shot at this guy last time?
I think so. Yeah.
So he's spotted.
Yep. Let's see here. Dad and Dom Gaming are here. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, let's see here. Fish Frenzy is currently painting some Earps and Cowboys. Nice. Some tombstone action. Year 30. When did you say that Noah was leaving?
It's not this weekend, but the following weekend.
So the 3rd?
The 3rd? No, not the 3rd.
The
The
10th.
weekend after that, yeah, the 10th.
Okay. I think I might be on that weekend.
All right. So gonna go ahead and move up. Okay, coming towards him. And that gets us into effective range.
Okay. So no negative there.
Yep. Ooh, I screwed up my dice though. Or did I? No, I think I kept them.
You had 2 6s.
2 6s, 2 3s, a 4, and a 5. So that's one of the 6s.
Okay.
So I'm gonna aim and fire.
Okay. Magua has moved up, turned to 6 into a 1, moved up. Got into effective range of Horton. And he's going to aim and fire. He's in effective range now, so no negative. 4, that's a miss.
That's a miss. I will double aim and fire.
And okay, double aim and fire.
Yeah.
So plus, ooh,
7.
That's a 7?
That's a 7.
Oh boy. Okay, Horton.
You might want to dodge this.
You can dodge, no problem. Hey, another 1.
Hey.
And why not? Keep it consistent so I do not dodge.
So you're
roll on the
rolling
table.
on the.
You want to roll it? Or should I roll it? I should probably roll it. Of course, I'll probably roll a 6 now.
Because
I'll be
you
dead.
rolled.
I'm rolling the opposites today. I'll roll it. All right, ready? So, critical hit table. What did I say?
You said you'd probably wind up in Boot Hill.
Yeah. So Horton's on Blue Hill. Okay. I can't win the roll today. It's just one of those days.
Wow.
You killed it.
He killed him. He just blew his head off.
Actually,
With the
no, that was even one more because that was a heavy caliber.
Yeah. Well, heavy caliber it turns
Actually-
a shock into a wound.
Well, yeah. Okay,
So
so.
just bypass that outright. Just blew his head off. Blew his head clean off. Okay. We'll move to the next turn. We're pretty much screwed here. I got 1 dice on my main guy. We got 3 dice on our 2 henchmen. And a bunch of Indians. One of them's damaged. Everyone else is pretty much full strength.
Yeah, but we got some badass civilians running around.
That's true. We got the civilians.
And I haven't even started burning the house down yet.
Nope. You don't need to. Pretty much like every other learning game.
Hang on, Steve.
Oh, nice. Okay. No, it's cool. All right. We'll recreate. Next turn. Hey, look at that. It's Magua again. So he's down 2 shots out of his Adams revolver.
Oh, 3 shot. Or, oh, yeah, just 2.
And he's got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A large straight.
Or, oh, what?
Or actually, no. I guess you could get a full straight, couldn't you? Actually, 2 spots is probably handy, isn't it? Okay, so gonna move up that way. Look at me go. Okay. And I've got 2 spots,
Do some shooting.
which I only need 1. So I'll spot those guys. I'll take an aimed shot.
Is that the henchman?
Yeah.
Tonka's turned, moved up to the crossroads there. He spotted the henchman. And take an aimed shot. It's going to be a miss.
He'll take another
Unaimed shot.
aimed shot.
Another
Another
miss.
miss. Down 2 more shells. All right.
Actually, that's, I'm sorry, that's Magua.
Magua, not Tatanka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tatanka's out in the forward with
Tonka's,
the bow.
yeah, he's got the bow he's blinking away with.
Okay.
Next, is that it?
That was everything.
All right, next card. It's Melholland with his 1 dice. So if I'm lucky, I get a 1.
Roll well.
I can
Roll
roll
well.
1, and I can remove my pin marker. Oh, I can remove my pin marker. Can you remove my pin marker, please? Or I could, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that.
Actually, can you
I'm going to recover a dice.
do that when you have a pin?
Do what?
Recover a dice.
Oh, probably not. Yeah. Okay, I will remove the pin marker. And that's all he can do. He's 1 dice action dice, and 3 in the shock pools. Next card. 10. That is that's Tatanka. With his bow. Let's see here. Throw it in there. Tatanka time. He's only got 4 dice, huh?
Yep.
1, 2, and 2 5s. Is he loaded?
No. But now he is.
Okay, so he's gonna. No, you did knock an arrow. I remember you saying you notched an arrow.
I think that was before. I think I fired that arrow.
Okay, so
Pretty
he'll
sure
notch
I'm
another
unloaded
arrow.
now. So I can load.
Can't aim though.
So I might as well move, because that's the main reason I've not been moving is I can't
Marksman.
move on that. So, oh, I was supposed to say, I got to say where I'm headed.
Well, yeah, okay, he's going that way. How about if you don't say you move in a random direction? All right, he's moving that way. Okay, I'll take your word for it. And then he'll fire a shot.
And he'll take a shot at, might as well fire at the henchman.
Okay. Tonka's gonna fire at the henchman with an arrow. It's a miss.
Are you sure you want to turn the henchman that way, Steve?
He's unloaded. You don't want to get hit from behind. Is that a thing in this?
Yes. Or it is when I.
We're surrounded.
Hand
We're
to
surrounded
hand.
by Indians. Look at this. 2 on horse, 1 not on a horse. All right, next card. Oh boy. It's Kicking Bird.
And he's going to play his card.
What's his card?
Dying ain't much of a living, boy.
Outlaw Josie Wales.
Return all of your action dice in your shock pool to your action dice pool.
That'd be nice.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
So
we have
4
that one.
dice coming back up.
Okay.
I went from 1 to 5.
Perfect. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you can finish off these henchmen, we're gonna head for the hills. Probably should have headed for the hills a long time ago.
Okay, so
Our Marcello's in here.
charging the henchman. I made it. And I got one shoot dice.
Okay, so
I'm
Steve,
on horseback and I'm one level higher.
Did you gallop?
Couldn't gallop
Why?
because I was less than 6 inches. Or, I mean, I could have, but it wouldn't have. To gallop on a charge, you have to start from at least 6 inches away.
Or more than 6 inches away?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I went to the edge of the building on that
Ah,
move.
makes sense then. So, how many dice are you gonna get, Steve? Two. Do you have any other?
If you'd have turned around, I could have cut him in half.
Okay, here we go. He's charging.
3 hits.
Two.
2 hits.
No, one hit.
1 net hit. Oh,
That's not it.
so 2 net, so that's 2 shock.
And Steve got a 6, right? So you take a shock.
If you get 2 shock, that's a wound, right?
Uh,
Because you got the spear or something.
yes. Yeah, it becomes a wound because you have the spear. So that means you lose a dice permanently, Steve. Man, we'll sort it out. So you lost by 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you lost 2. So you lost. How many have you lost total now? Permanent. 3. So one more you would lose. You need a fourth. Who's a permanent fourth one to lose a second guy. So we're gonna.
Did
fall
he
back.
lose 1 to shock also?
I don't think it's only if it's permanent. I believe.
It got converted to shock, didn't it? So the 2 shock got converted to a wound.
Yeah. So that's the one you just lost.
So you don't get additional shock, do you?
No.
No, I meant, so I thought 1 shock was converted to a wound.
No, it's if it's this 2 shock on the action pool
Yeah.
on this chart, it becomes a wound
Oh.
instead of 2.
Oh, I thought it was the lance.
Yeah, that's the lance rule.
Oh,
So the lance rule says if you roll that or lose 2 shock action result on the fighting table, it becomes a wound instead of the 2 shock to the dice pool.
okay.
So, and then you fall back 2 inches. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but
And then I jump over the fence.
so you keep going.
Yeah, if I win, I continue my move. I do it in gallop. I'm not
You're
sure.
not galloping.
If I'm not galloping, I don't know if I stop or finish my move.
Probably just stop.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything left? What are we on now? Let's pick up some of
Yeah,
those
sure.
dice.
Yeah.
Well, Andre still has. Is that it for you, Andre? Are you done?
So I've got a 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
So yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe. I don't remember what it was.
Because I would have lost 1 of the dice to my shock pool,
Yeah, you did.
but it wouldn't have been 1 that I'd already used. So it wouldn't have been the 1 or the 4. And I shouldn't have a 5.
Did
Let's just call it. I don't know what my dice were.
Did you use extra dice for adding dice?
I
'Cause
don't
you can,
think I had a 6.
no, but you can use a fire dice to add.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Next card. Okay, next card. So we pulled back and lost another permanent wound due to the spear rule. So the ranch hands are down to 2, and 1 in the shock pool. And the next up is the ranch hands with their 2 dice. 2 and a 6. Okay. What do you want to do here, Steve?
Shoot them.
I think you're loaded, right?
Yeah, I haven't had more 1s and 6s. So.
Okay, so let's go ahead and fire an unaimed shot. I don't think you get the plus for being point blank though. So
Nothing.
it's a miss.
Well, this guy's dead, I think.
Yeah, yeah. That's Horton. He's dead. Okay. Let me see how long is this video. We might head for the hills right now. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't see us winning this.
All right.
We got 1 dice. Yeah, we're screwed. Basically, it was all a rolling game. Too many good rolls against too many bad rolls.
No, it was just superior fighting by Kicking Bird.
Yeah.
Kicking Bird.
Yeah.
One greenhorn Indian just kicked your
One
ass.
greenhorn Indian took us out. Son of a bitch. He's going to definitely not be a greenhorn next game.
You ever roll a D6 and he becomes a veteran?
They have rules for that in here when you did a campaign. All right, so I think we're going to head for the hills here, the ranchers, because there's no way in hell we're going to be able to win this. There's still the full Indians. They got a few shocked and a few missing, but overall they got the lowest is
446
Yeah.
on the dice pools.
and we got 1 and like 2 and a dead guy. So it was not a very good game. I mean, the rolling was way lopsided. Good games are usually both sides roll some good rolls, both sides roll some bad rolls. When it's one-sided, it's never really that great of a game. So in this case, it started off with Tatanka putting an arrow through the head of Milholland, like right off the bat,
Like first shot.
immediately. And it just went downhill from there. We couldn't do anything. I mean, the greenhorn. When I first gave the greenhorn the spear, I'm like, I wonder if putting a spear on the greenhorn is really a good idea. Maybe I should give it to like a better guy. But
The spear is incredible if you hadn't
the
noticed.
spear is amazing.
Yeah.
It's really good. Hitting on a 3+
Oh, it's insane.
and on a horse.
Yeah.
It's like you're rolling in with like 3 or 4 dice almost all the time, hitting on 3s. They're really good in close combat. So, a little note for the future: if you ever see a guy on a horse with a spear, take him
Right.
down. Take him down first, because well, then this guy Tatanka had a tomahawk. He could have got in there. Tomahawk's very similar to the spear as far as rules go. I think it hits on a 4+, but still, it's it boosts just like the spear does.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't realize they were both so badass hand to hand. I mean, I like just kind of sitting back sniping with the bow. That seemed to be
And you had the marksman, which was really good for him, because you're getting that +1 on the critical hit
And
roll.
Kicking Bird had the incredible card draw of return all your shock pool to. So
That one's really good.
yeah, no, I thought about playing that a couple of times, but he's over there getting pounded on, so it's like, okay, do more shock.
Yeah, it is pretty rough. Rough one for the ranchers. I mean, I was rolling bad. Steve was rolling pretty bad. It's like whatever I needed, I was not rolling it. So it makes it hard to have a fun game. But, you know, in a campaign, maybe we would have headed for the hills because, you know, we see the writing on the wall, and that's when you say, you know what, we're out of here. We'll live to fight another day.
And you
But
say fun game. Kicking Bird had a great time.
Yeah, Andre had a fun game.
Well, Kicking Bird had a great
Kicking Bird had a great game. And if this was a campaign, he would probably be like a gunslinger by the next turn, the way he did in this game.
He
He would definitely get
literally,
promotion.
well, it wasn't single-handed, but I mean, he did most of the damage and took on most of the, I mean, he was involved in at least half the fighting.
Well, and then Magua killed Horton with a 1 shot to the head.
Yeah.
That was when I rolled a 6 on the boot hill. Should let Andre roll that. Of course,
Well,
he might have been doomed either way.
I was gonna say you just rolled 2 1s in a row. How?
So, yeah, so it's. I think next time we play this, we'll start the campaign. Because I would like to track, what's going on and see these guys get boosted up and follow along with them. So it would be fun to see what Kicking Bird would have become. Of course, in the campaign game, we'd have to keep track of like, okay, Kicking Bird, write it down. He killed so and so, or he did this, and those add reputation points, and you can build your guys up that way. He could be like chief of the whole tribe by the time the campaign is over.
Well, if he keeps fighting like that, he's gonna have to take on Magua.
Yeah, they're gonna fight. They're gonna they tie your wrists together, and then you have a knife in your free hand, like old school. And whoever wins is the chief. He's gonna challenge Shimagua for one day for the chief, but that'll be for another time. So anyway, that's it for this one. Obviously, we probably made a lot of mistakes again. And if we did, let us know. Rules mistakes, tactical mistakes, mistakes with the Bonanza tokens, which Andre never used any of his. Neither did Horton. I used both of Milholland's, and they didn't do a whole lot. I mean, having what I have, one dice.
They are a lot more effective earlier game. Maybe we need to read through it and figure out how to be effective with them later game, or maybe using it to re-roll some dice would have been beneficial at some point. But
yeah, I did have this card for Horton. Play to re-roll any set of dice. So I'm thinking, could I have used that when I rolled a 6 for Boot Hill?
Any set of
It says
dice
set.
to me,
It means the
action dice.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I read that. That's why I didn't try it. It doesn't say any dice as any set, but I mean, is one dice a set?
a set of one.
I don't know.
Mathematically speaking,
So
yes.
I'm thinking it probably means like the lucky rule that Milholland had, which I never used. Oh man, I could have used that to reroll that one dice. That's a set of one. So anyway, yeah, thanks to Andre and Steve for coming over, and all the guys who are here live streaming with us. Let us know what you think. Let us know what we did wrong, what we did right. Just in general how we did on this game compared to our first learning game. And check out our sponsors, and check out our social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Check out our Patreon as well if you want to help the channel out. And with that, we'll say thanks, and we'll see you next time. Should be about 1 hour. 56 minutes. This is why I kind of like doing it on Saturdays, because we start early. Now I can finish the editing by the end of tonight. So it's a 1 day thing instead of 2 days.
Friday night and a chunk of Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. Now it's like, okay, start early, be done.
Cool.
Well, thanks for hosting, Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We'll figure out what's doing that for
okay.
then Saturday. We're going to see him.
That's a week from today.
Is that the Grass Valley one?
Yeah.
So he's going?
Yeah.
You're going to get up at 6 in the morning?
You're not coming?
No. I can't go. I got something else happening.
So I guess we're not playing next Saturday.
Yeah. Probably not.
Okay. If you got something else going.
Yeah.
Well, you're not playing. You got something.
Maybe we could do it Friday night. Go back to our old standby.
Okay.
Wait, you're retired now, right?
Yeah.
So you could probably start earlier on Friday? Instead of-
Yeah. Well, honestly, the 7 o'clock thing was about my dad.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I could, even on a regular day, I could be up here by 4 from school, but yeah, now if we wanted to start at noon, I could.
I don't know if I could. Well, maybe. I could take some time off.
I was gonna say, does work follow your live stream schedule?
You
I don't
can.
work on Fridays,
Yeah.
but I
Let's,
tend to use those for golf and hiking and stuff too.
let's plan on Friday, like earlier, like 4. That way you can get home and get some sleep before you get up at 6 in the morning, or earlier.
Picking you up is
Picking me up at 6. Might have to get up earlier than 6.
5:50. 5:50. Roll out of bed.
Travis and I had a good time sailing. You still bruised? The bruises everywhere?
I've recovered.
Actually, the dogs will always have us up by 5:30. First call is always at about 5:15, 5:30 at the latest.
We're gonna end the live stream now, guys. Greg said thoughts on second play of the game. Yeah, I mean, aside from the frustration of the rolling, which can tend to ruin some games, not ruin, but just make them unbalanced and kind of one-sided.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. The Indians are super powerful doing hand to hand.
Yeah.
The horses, I would expect them to move faster, but
If it wasn't for that horse, that guy at Kickingbird would not have been able to do
Oh.
what he did.
no, I mean, yeah, being mounted with a lance is. I'm being mounted with the tomahawk might.
That'd be almost as good.
So, yeah, those guys honestly probably didn't really want to be, back. Riding in and just assault shock troops.
And give I have a mounted Indian figure with a shotgun. So I give one the bow, one the spear, and one on the horseback with a shotgun. That'd be
Damn.
a
That would be
horse.
tough to deal with.
Yeah, you'd have to have
The
some,
games would be short.
you have to
just-
have some good positioning, like in buildings and up on roofs, and if you're on a roof. Like, what's a horse going to do if you're on the roof with it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Well, and being in an elevated position is huge in this game.
Yeah, you get extra bonuses.
Well, the spotting. If you're, raised up, it's like 3 spot dice to,
Yeah, and it's easier to see too. Down.
and spotting down, you can usually spot everything. Yeah. I was honestly thinking about riding up and going up on that water tower, climbing up there just for the,
With the bow,
with
badass.
somebody, but yeah, he was doing just fine from ground level. So,
Yeah, he was doing good.
but if he'd have been up there, your guy with the rifle probably wouldn't have been able to plink at him because he'd be hard as take 3 spot dice to
Yeah.
figure out he's up there.
So yeah, overall, I mean, I think we're a little bit better with the rules the second playthrough. I don't know if we missed as much this time as we did.
The smaller rules though.
A little faster too. It's only been like 2 hours since we started playing.
Wow.
So not bad.
Cool. You guys
Yeah.
going over to Kevin's room?
Yeah.
How's multi-handling 3 figures? Yeah,
Well,
they all are
joining
pretty
us,
much
or-
like single figures, so
Were
it's
they,
not really 3
Where am I
figures.
going down the rush? We went hiking that time.
All right, guys, we're gonna bail out.
Yeah,
We'll have the live stream or have the
Yeah,
edited
it's
version
nice.
for the patrons maybe
That was
tonight,
the other guy.
and then for everyone else later tomorrow night or Monday.
He's in a band. He plays guitar in a band.
So we'll see you guys.